Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be learning about the upcoming Chalk Talk, and my guest today is Kelley Curran, president of the Sports Management Club here at Troy University. Kelley, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
And as I mentioned, Chalk Talk, for a lot of folks out there, they may not be as familiar with it, but it's the second year. Tell us what Chalk Talk is all about.
Well, basically, Chalk Talk, like you said, it's only in its second year, so it's still very young, and we're still improving it as we go. But it's a great event where we have an open forum Q&A session for all our Trojan fans to come and directly interact with all the coaches. And a big draw is definitely getting to interact with Coach Blakeney and with our AD, John Hartwell. So it's just a great opportunity for fans to come out, and they get to really have a one-on-one conversation with those coaches, really get updates on what's going on within the athletics department.
And as you mentioned there, it's one-on-one, although it is a lecture format. I mean, they are going to be giving speeches and some presentations, but there is that opportunity for a Q&A session. So why is it so valuable to offer students this ability to interact with the coaches and the athletic director like this?
Well, that's a great question because as a sport management club last year, in our first year of existence, we were trying to find out what was missing in the athletics department, what's a hole that we could fill. And we realized that press releases were sent out by our media relations department, and fans could always get information from the athletic department, but they could never go back the other way and ask questions. There was no avenue for fans to come in and say, hey, what about this? Or, hey, I'd like this to happen. So what we did was we created that bridge between the fans and the athletic department to allow the coaches and athletic director to speak to the fans for about 5 to 10 minutes each, and then after that we open the floor to questions, and the fans can have that opportunity to say, hey, I think this would be a great idea, or what do you think about this problem, in this other conference, what have you. So it's a great opportunity for fans to really interact with those higher ups in the department.
And now this is a sports management club, and obviously it's a student organization, but one might suspect that this forum is only intended for students, but that's not true, right? This forum, anyone can come and take part in this, right?
Correct. In fact, we want it to be more of a community-wide thing. We'd love for people from Dothan, Montgomery, Enterprise, the entire Pike County region, not just students. We would love it if we could have as many students as possible, but we realize that the Trojan fan base is more than just the students. In fact, I'd say that it's largely based on the people from Pike County and Dothan, Montgomery, et cetera, who come and support our teams day in and day out. So we want to make sure that those people, the people who come in and really dedicate themselves to getting here on Saturday afternoons, even if they're driving an hour or what have you, have an opportunity to say, hey, where's my money going? When I buy a ticket, where's my money going? What am I doing? What am I getting out of this experience? And so that's a great opportunity for those people, not just students, to come in and find out what's going on within our department.
Okay, now if who all is going to be taking part in this? Obviously, you mentioned Coach Blakeney and John Hartwell, the athletic director, but I know you've got some others involved. Who else is on the forum?
We have several others. We have 5 other people joining us. Coach Jennifer Graff, which is the women's basketball associate head coach, will be joining us. Mike Worley, the director of men's basketball operations, will also be joining us. Then we have Sunny Kirkpatrick from the volleyball team, Chris Bentley from the soccer team, and Jeff Jenkins from the cross country team. So basically all the fall sports coaches plus the, Director Hartwell will be joining us, and this is a great opportunity for fans to say, hey, what's going on with our fall sports? What's going on right now in athletics?
And of course the opportunity to shine some light on some of the sports that may not necessarily be in the spotlight. Football, usually the big sport that everyone thinks about in the fall, but a chance to hear from the other coaches from the other sports, because there are other ones that play here in the fall. So it's a good opportunity for fans to hear that. Now, if anyone is interested in getting involved and being a part of this, when and where is it going to be?
It'll be Monday, September 9th at 6:30 p.m. in Trojan Arena. And the brand new arena, it's a great opportunity to showcase this arena for people who either have only seen it during a basketball game and not when it says calm and stuff. And it'll be a great opportunity to really show the versatility of this space, because it can hold basketball, it can hold volleyball, and and then it can hold Chalk Talk. So it's a great opportunity to really get involved, and people can get front row seats because it's something we can set up and make sure that you're in the front row and real close to the people in the department and ask them questions.
And of course, an opportunity to get more involved and get more information about the program. And obviously, it's a good chance for people to come out. And you said, once again, you said anyone is welcome to come, right?
Yes, we want as many people. If you are a Trojan fan, if you're a part of Trojan Nation, we want you to be there if at all possible.
And you get that chance to ask a couple of questions. So have some questions ready for anybody anybody that comes, they'll have a chance to ask some questions.
Yes, definitely. And we're going to make time. If Director Hartwell is just getting question after question after question, we'll make time for, people to get their questions in. We're going to do our best not to cut anybody off, make sure that everyone gets a chance to ask their question. And afterwards, I know last year the speakers made themselves readily available after the program was over. If you linger around, you can talk to them, maybe even more one-on-one, more intimate setting. So definitely a chance to really find out what's going on in our department these days.
All right, one more time before we go, when and where?
Monday, September 9th at 6:30 p.m. in Trojan Arena.
All right, well, good luck with this year's Chalk and Talk, and hopefully it'll be an entertaining and informative event for Trojan fans out there. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.